Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago White Sox. Stepping up to the plate, Mike Yastrzemski, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
4 o'clock.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Fouled off. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game.
The second baseman, Segura.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. Segura is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Here's another 0-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Up with it, McCann. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Almora in pursuit. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Not shortstop.
Now here's the pitch.
Anderson.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that misses. 1-1. Now the pitch. And it's 1-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there. 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it.
Batting second, the center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Billy Hamilton digging in now. Fun attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And the throw is late at first, so they can't get anybody out.
Batting third,
and Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate as he'll take a look at ball 1. Anderson over at second. Hamilton on at first with nobody out. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Yastrzemski on the warning track. He makes the catch. And surprisingly, both runners able to advance 90 feet. Second and third now with only one away. So it's second and third with one gone now. And in the bat next is Albert Almora. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Outside for a ball, 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2 is taken for ball two.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Now at the plate, Leury Garcia, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
Now a spin and a throw back to second. Runner back standing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Nola has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty D, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4. So our situation has the bases loaded, 2 men out, and stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter Jay Bruce. 1-0 the count. Pulled toward right center field. Back goes Yastrzemski. He's got it. Unscathed. And here's the switch hitting catcher Yasmani Grandal. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0. Now here's the pitch.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. And he fouls this one off. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Didi Gregorius waits on deck. Fouled away. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Ball 2. Nobody out, runner on first. A bullet to first base. Tries to dance back to the bag to double off the runner, but not in time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Andrew McCutchen comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Pause, now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he's going to get there after a long run as he gloves it for the second out. So a runner at first with 2 away. And Ryan McMahon digs in to bat next. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. The 1-1. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. In now, Cheslor Cuthbert. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Third baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that tape.
Now another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
3-2 full count. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Stepping up now, Edwin Encarnacion, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's 1 gone. At the plate, James McCann.
The catcher.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. The 3-1 lifted in the air out towards left center. Back goes Yastrzemski. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Digging in, Tim Anderson. A base hit in his first trip. From the stretch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. The 2-1. Taken, strike 2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Top of the 3rd set to get underway. Now batting, Wilmer Flores. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0 the count to the Phillies designated hitter. 2-0 count. The pitch taken on the inside corner for strike 1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Pitch popped up. Bruce has room in foul territory. 1 away. Striding in, Sam Hilliard.
The right fielder, Sam.
Here comes the first pitch. 3rd inning, no score to this point. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out. Coming to the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Hamilton looking up. See you later.
Now batting.
Gene Segura standing in. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
First offering on its way. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2. 1-2 the count to Billy Hamilton.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper.
Number 3, Bryce Harper.
First pitch on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And that is off the wall. Hamilton ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he is in there.
Now batting, the left fielder, Albert Almora.
So here's Albert Almora next, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Popped him up. Moncada's there for it, and there's one gone. Stepping into the box, Leury Garcia drew a base on balls his first time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
That's by him for strike one. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 misses. Ball two. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball three.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Gregorius has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Jay Bruce. Here's the first pitch to him. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. 1-1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball four. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Moncada swings, and it's hit very well to right. See you later. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Hit down the line at first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He is out. Here's Didi Gregorius. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. A shot down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew.
Jimmy Cordero enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Fouled off. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Here's Ryan McMahon now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a slider that's inside. 1-0. 2-0. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. At the plate, Wilmer Flores. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And he watches this one in there for a high strike. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. After it is Hamilton, and he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Edwin Encarnacion. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. The throw into second. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. To the plate now, James McCann, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Outside, 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
The 3-1 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. And the count will be full. Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4. Coming to the plate now, Billy Hamilton. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A bare hand for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So striding in, Sam Hilliard. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Sam Hilliard.
Now here's the pitch. The 2-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone, count full now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Pulled toward right center field. Garcia trying to get there. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Mike Yastrzemski is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, and going back to that last AB when he hit the home run, Matty, that ball was up and out of the zone. This guy's a real good high fastball hitter. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking I got to get that ball somewhere below the knees because this guy definitely likes that ball up and elevated.
No balls and a strike to count. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1 taken just off the inside.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
The 1-2. Tried to hold up there, appealed down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Count remains 2-2. Here it comes. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Here's Bryce Harper now.
Leading up for the White Sox, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
First pitch on its way. There's a good swing by Harper, but this will drift foul off to the right and out of play. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
Oberg was born in Massachusetts. He throws a four-seam fastball, a slider, and a changeup. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So the base is empty here with one away. And in to bat next is Albert Almora. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw gets him, 2 down. Up next for Chicago, Leury Garcia, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Trying to bunt his way on, but this has popped up. And he'll be thrown out at first. So that didn't go quite according to plan. And with it, the inning is over. So here's Yoan Moncada. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws. Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Yasmani Grandal. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. The 0-2 home. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball. 1-0. And it's fouled away. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. Hit in the air out to center field. Hamilton is under it. And the inning is over. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Here's Jay Bruce now. It was a walk in his last trip.
The first baseman, Jay Bruce.
First delivery to him on the way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Morgan is among a dying breed. Those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Ball taken there. 2-1 now. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Well, ball 3 here. Hey, when the White Sox would love to start it in and get that leadoff guy on, they'd love to get a leadoff walk right here.
And the 3-1. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. Into the box, Cheslor Cuthbert. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. A ball and a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. 3-1.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
Here's the 3-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. Another full count pitch home. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So a runner at first now with one away, and that will bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. He's set. Here it comes. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
3-1 to him now. The count is full. 3-2 to the White Sox DH.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner in first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
And that'll get over the wall, so the runner will have to hold up at third.
Now batting, the catcher, James McCann.
Into the box now, James McCann, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Here's the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Yastrzemski coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's 4-2. Standing in now, Tim Anderson. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Yastrzemski is there. 2 gone. At the plate, Billy Hamilton. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Hamilton.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here comes the 0-1. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Alex Colomé comes on to pitch from bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. In there for strike 1, 0-1. This is line to left. Almora's got it, and there is 1 away. Digging in once again, Ryan McMahon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and up next the utility man Wilmer Flores. First delivery to him on the way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. 2-0 count, the pitch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. The 2-1 home. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
With a traditional 7th stretch.
Now to the plate, Bryce Harper.
Leading up for the White Sox, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. But this is a foul ball. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Is taken but called strike 3 as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time. Digging in, Albert Almora. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. A ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Ground ball left side. On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in, Leury Garcia. And he's been a bit of a diamond in the rough. Though he's only a bronze player, he's got one of the better contact hitting attributes you'll see. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
The first baseman, number 9, Jay Bruce.
So now to the plate, Jay Bruce, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. As a look, now the pitch. Right side. There's Segura. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Standing in, Sam Hilliard. He'll start us off in the 8th.
The right fielder, Sam Hilliard.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. Pitch on the way. Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Ready once again, Mike Yastrzemski. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Number 57.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. 1-0 pitch on the way. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So coming to the plate, Jean Segura. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now here's the pitch. And that one got a piece of him. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation. To pull a string on that changeup, he knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Runner goes for second. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And Almora's got it. The side is retired. Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
White Sox, the 3rd baseman, Cheslor Cuthbert.
First pitch of the at-bat. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2. And this is taken here for ball four. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home eighth. Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now. He hit a two-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
A ball and no strikes. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball three. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Line hard, but foul. And he fouls this one off. Keeps fighting him off. The eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Throw over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Now at the plate, James McCann. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch.
That's the ball. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0. Runner goes. Strike taken. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Runner at second here with one man out. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are two away.
Good stop.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and up next it'll be Tim Anderson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. Robertson pauses. 1-2 on its way. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Yasmani Grandal. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. And he'll step off and try again.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh. 1-0.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Fouled away. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. See you later.
Now batting.
In now, Didi Gregorius. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. The Phils find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
Kelvin Herrera, 5'10" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Stepping in now, Andrew McCutchen. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. Hit in the air out to left field. Almora is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number one. Stepping in, Ryan McMahon. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. He's set and the pitch. A throw behind the runner at second. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Just over 47,000 on their feet now here on the south side, and it's fouled away. Philly down to their last strike. This is skied into short left center. Giving chase is Almora, and he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 years to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Chicago White Sox rode an important sixth inning to victory in this one. Aaron Bummer pitches well enough to get the W.